Definitely. I think she should be very satisfied with that performance. I know we are. Um, she was locked in from the jump. I mean, she's been locked in since, being over in Paris. So we all know what she can do. We've been on the other end of it in this arena. So I'm just happy that I get to see it from the side of being her teammate now.
You and her both very dominant performances tonight, despite having just 4 days off. How are your guys' bodies feeling?
I feel pretty good. Kind of feel rested, honestly. Yeah, no, it's so used to flying and being back and forth that the jet lag doesn't really bother me too much. But I feel pretty fresh, honestly. So
When Kahleah starts to have the performance in the first half that she's having, what part of it is like, let's help, but also like, let's kind of stay out of her way and let her do her thing?
it's a balance of okay, like should I go set the screen? Should I, hang back, let her rock out? I like letting her just rock out because good things happen. And then we just crash behind it, and in the unlikelihood that it doesn't go in. So it's a good balance, and I think when we just let it rock, it's the best.
Stephen High, 6 assists for you today. But like there was some intention behind you getting the ball in the middle third of the floor and just kind of facilitating. Can you just kind of speak to how your offense kind of can shapeshift and take on different forms and still be extremely effective?
It was something I always wanted to like. I worked on it, early on in my career. Like I didn't always want to have to just only way I can score is back to the basket. I wanted to be able to step out, being able to, facilitate because I see so much, people collapse in on me, double team. Um, so somebody's open, and I always wanted to be able to, be able to hit them and get them the ball. So, and then my teammates just trusting in me, coaching staff trusting in me to be in that position where I can, make those decisions. So I'm happy with that. I know it was six. I was like, wow, okay, it's kind of cool.
Can you kind of speak to just the way your two-player game has evolved with Kahleah over the course of the season?
Oh yeah, I couldn't wait. Her coming off any pick and roll. You got to pick. It's like me and Dee, we found that early on, and it's been our bread and butter. Me and her, and now being able to do that with Ka. I love when I catch it off the block, and I know she's running down. I'm definitely giving it to her.
You guys,
Go ahead.
you guys have had these opportunities over the last month to really just continue to gel together. How important was the Olympic break? Really, it wasn't much of a break, but you guys being able to continue to gel how important is that for the second half of this season?
It was super important because we got to do it, on a different team. We got to do it, away from, everybody. Um, I just feel like you make that chemistry when it's not like, planned, when it's just like, let's just hang out, let's do something. So, and we did a lot of hanging out over there in Paris. So it's been nice to just be able to gel with her. Shout out to, her first one in gold too at that. So, big shout out to Kai for that one.
You talked about rarely getting to play against ladies your size.
Mm-hmm.
Got to match up with Camilla tonight. How was that? And does that make you want to get down on the block and do a little more work or open your game up a little bit more?
I always like going up against, people my size. And I look forward to it tonight. And, I was happy with it. I'm just gonna kind of read it. Like I don't ever go into the game like, all right, let me try to, stretch it out more on this one. Or, I just kind of like read how they playing me, what the matchup is, they sending help. And that just kind of dictates what I want to do that night. But I was happy with how it went.
We're gonna end with two on Zoom, Michael.
Yeah, thank you. BG, I was just wondering, obviously you had the injuries you're dealing with at the beginning of the season, but what are your thoughts on what this team can accomplish the rest of the way through, especially if everybody's sort of able to stay healthy and keep building on where you are now?
Getting to the championship, that's the goal in Phoenix, no matter what. I've been on teams where, we got the playoffs with a few people, and, I've been there where we had the whole team. Anything can happen, after this break. There's a lot of people, a lot of teams that are hungry. I know we're ready to make that push. And, the sky's the limit for this team, honestly. Like, we just do what we need to do, and everybody stays ready to step up. Each night you never know when it's going to be your number called. I think we'll do really, really good.
Last question, Dana.
Yeah, just wondering about how tonight you had the team high or season high 10 blocks, and how important is that to getting rid of them in protecting the rim, especially going up against the Indiana Fever tomorrow with their inside play?
I mean, no matter who's on the court, I'm gonna be in the paint. You know, I'm gonna try to protect the rim, alter shots, even if I don't get over there to block them. I mean, they see me coming. I mean, that's a big goal. Protect the paint. Nate talks about it all the time in practice. I mean, anytime I'm able to just be there and help out, I think good things happen.
Thanks, CJ.